Okay guys, this is probably one of the most important videos that I've ever shot here to date. And I'm going to give you the only thing that you need out there to make $500 a day online. It's not another seminar. It's not another product. It's not even another video from me. It's one thing, guys. Build a freaking audience. You see the people that are making the big money out there. You see Grant Cardone's of the world. You see Gary V's of the world. You see the PewDiePies of the world. They are building an income because they have a large audience. The great thing, guys, is you don't need to have a big audience like Gary V or PewDiePie to make a bunch of money, okay? What you need to do is you need to go deep with the audience that you're cultivating and building right now. But most of you guys are looking for the solution in buying the right product, in joining the right opportunity, realizing that success is in that opportunity. No, you guys have to realize that success, read between the lines, it's in building a freaking audience. And that's why I made a post today on my Facebook wall. You can see it was roughly 9 hours ago. And I said, stop joining the next deal and build an effing audience like the gurus that are recruiting you. With that said, you can see all of the engagement that I got from this post. So you think this is probably a ringing a bell with a lot of people? I think it is. You got 87 likes here, and we've got, so far we got 14 comments. Mark says, love this, Joshua. Nate says, bingo. Alexander says, truth. Daniel says, truth. Kurt says, finally someone said it. Caesar says he's trying to build an audience. Nobody's watching my videos. If you're watching this video, Caesar, we're going to solve that problem for you today. Anna says, exactly. Justin does mic drop. And he says, kind of funny and sad to watch at the same time. But hey, people love new deals and will continue to join them. Brady says, preach. Sean says, truth bombs. You guys can see, right? Truth bombs. The truth hurts. Solid. Another truth bomb. Great advice. And a lot of these people here that are commenting are the same people that are crushing it here in the industry too as well. So I want you to keep in mind that these people know what it really takes to build an online business, right? And so it's not about all these technical details. Don't get caught up in buying the next thing. Don't get caught up in spending thousands to go to the next event. Understand this one thing. Build a following. Build an audience, right? Comedians build an audience. Musicians build an audience. Public speakers build an audience. Influencers build an audience, right? We are all building an audience. Celebrities build an audience. That's exactly what we're going to be talking about today, is how do we go about building an audience? As you can see here on my Facebook wall alone, or my Facebook profile, I've got 5,000 friends plus 3,489 followers. So right around 8,489 people that are following and sort of engaging with me on Facebook. That's the size of my audience on Facebook. So if you've got 50 friends on Facebook and you've got 2 followers and you're trying to make sales online, there's probably a reason why you're failing, is because that audience may not be a targeted audience. It could be the fact that maybe your posts aren't engaging. There could be different variables, but it really comes down to having and targeting the right audience from the get-go. Okay, so we're going to go into detail about this here. We're going to talk about how to build an audience, right? And what I want you guys to do first, and don't mind me using my notepad, and here in a couple weeks, I'll have myself a whiteboard in my brand new house. So I'm super excited for that. So we won't have to use the good old Google Docs anymore, but for the sake of this video, we'll continue to use it. So what we're going to do is we're going to, number one, to build our audience, to make $500 a day online, we're going to choose one platform to market on, okay? And I'm repeating myself, right? And I'm going to continue to repeat myself until you guys go out there and actually pick a platform and go deep with it instead of jumping around, right? There's a reason why a small percentage of people in this industry succeed, and it's because most of them don't just pick a freaking platform and take action. It's not because it's hard. It's because people just don't take action, right? When in doubt, what am I doing every single day in my business? I'm taking freaking action, you guys. On a daily basis, I'm putting out a video. I'm putting out content. I'm emailing my list. What are you doing? That's all it takes, is to take massive action and go deep, okay? So consistency is key, right? Consistency is key. If you want this to work, if you want to make $5,000, $10,000, $50,000 per month, and by the way, you can do it in 2 to 4 hours a day. You can do it in less than 2 hours a day if you prepare properly, right? And you're putting out content daily, you can achieve the results that you want. So let's go into depth about the strategy. Let's say that you decide to build an audience on Facebook, right? And when you're building an audience, guys, don't even think about how you're going to monetize. Don't even think about how you're going to sell people. Just start sharing your passion with people. Start sharing your freaking story with people. Start connecting with people, okay? Because what's going to happen is once you connect with people on a given platform and then you finally introduce the product, they're more than likely going to buy from you because they're like, okay, I know this guy's story. I know his background. I know where he came from. You know, he's like a friend, right? I see his posts daily. We've built this rapport. And so when you make the offer, it's not going to be like what I see daily on my Facebook wall is somebody pitching something that I've never even met or seen before. I don't care how famous they are. If I don't know their story or their background, I probably won't buy from them, right? And so what we want to do is we first want to recognize the problems within our marketplace, okay? We want to find the niche that we really want to go into, right? The problems that we want to solve in that specific niche. And then what I want you to do is I want you to, look into, I mentioned the YouTube comments. You can go to YouTube and look in the YouTube comments of videos that are related to your niche and see what people are talking about. Go to Instagram, see what people are talking about. Go to Facebook, see what people are talking about. Go to forums, right? See what people are saying, see what they're discussing, find out what their struggles and their problems are, okay? And then what I want you to do is I want you to follow this VVVS formula. It's called value, 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 sell formula. And what I want you to do is I want you to go out there on Facebook with no hidden agenda, and I want you to start posting solutions to those specific problems, okay? And I want you to start doing it consistently on a daily basis. And then while you're doing this, I want you to start going to events and network with people in certain industries. And what'll happen is you'll start friending these people on Facebook, and then you'll start to get into their community, start sharing value, continue to share value on your wall. And what'll happen is your friends' friends will start to see your content, okay? So you don't necessarily have to go to an event, but that's a good way to connect with people in your niche. Or you can just simply go to Facebook groups, right? You can find Facebook groups by just using the search toolbar here at the top of Facebook and just start searching for different groups. And, for example, if it's a Facebook group about diet, then I want you to go in that diet Facebook group and I want you to start providing value within that group based off of the data that you gathered after surveying different people. And you can very well go into a group and then survey people in that group by finding out what is your biggest problem when losing weight and keeping that weight off, right? And a lot of people will come and give you comments and give you feedback, and then you can create content around that. Post that content inside that group, and then also post that content on your wall. So now you're engaging with people in the group, and you're also engaging with your friends on your wall and their friends, because your reach on your posts don't just reach your friends, but the way the Facebook algorithm works is it'll reach your friends' friends, right? So now we have two ways working for us. And all we need to do is be patient and focus on consistent progress and growth. Okay, that's it. Join, one group, start with one group, and then look for another Facebook group, and then look for another Facebook group. So we can let's see, let's think of a random niche that we can go into. This is going to be hilarious, but let's just knitting, for example. I just want to show you guys all the different groups that are out there. Look, you got the knitting and crochet group, 47,000 members that you can start contributing to inside this group. We love knitting, 11,000. Guys, this is the real way to start building an audience, right? This is how, once you build an audience, what you can start doing is start running retargeting ads that retarget that audience, right? Whether they found you on YouTube and they subscribed to your YouTube channel, they found you on Facebook and they decided to like your page, what you can do is you can retarget those people, right? So the ultimate goal is to slowly get them from Facebook, right, from a group to your profile, and then from your profile to an email list, and then from an email list to your other platforms. And then what you can do is you can take that email list and upload it to Facebook, and you can retarget those people, right? Because what will happen is Facebook, typically, when you register with Facebook, you enter your email address, right? And so what Facebook can do is look at all these email addresses in your email database and say, okay, this is so-and-so, this is so-and-so, and this is so-and-so. And then it'll target an ad directly towards those people. And that's a little bit more advanced, right? But I want you guys to see the big picture here. So start with Facebook groups, right? And then build an audience there and start networking with other people at events, become friends with them on Facebook, post value on your profile, and your reach will start to exponentially grow from your contribution in your groups and then on your main page. And then eventually you can start to create a fan page where you can start to run paid ads after you build that initial audience. You can take that audience from your Facebook page to your fan page. And the whole purpose of the fan page, guys, it's the same as a Facebook profile, but with a fan page, you can run paid advertising, right? You're going to be limited to your reach on your Facebook profile. So with that said, that's really the Facebook strategy. And you can post videos solving the problem. I would keep your videos anywhere between 2 to 4 minutes long. Don't make them longer than that because the behavior on Facebook, people have a short attention span. So keep your videos content driven, straight to the point, and 2 to 4 minutes long. You'll notice these types of videos, my YouTube videos, are much longer because people come to YouTube to stay and browse around. They're going to be here for a while, right? So focus on posting at least 1 time a day. If you really want to be aggressive, post 2 to 3 times a day and post consistent value solving specific problems. So what you'll do is you'll give just straight value 3 times in a row, and then you can sell. Then you can straight pitch. You can include a link within your post. Sometimes your reach won't be as high, or you can have a call to action at the bottom of your post saying, if you want more info, type I'm in below or more info below, and I'll private message you, right? And you can private message those people. So that's the Facebook strategy that I would follow. My YouTube strategy is very, very simple, right? What I want you to do first is I want you to subscribe to all channels that are related to your niche. So what you would do is you go to YouTube and you would just type in the search bar right here, any channel that's related to your niche. So if it's knitting, you're just going to type in knitting right here, knitting for beginners. And you can look at all these channels that relate to knitting, like knitting help. And then what you'll do is once we click knitting help, and I showed this in the last video, but we'll show it again real quickly, is you're going to sort by most popular, okay? And let's see, how to knit, a complete introduction for beginners, 2.8 million views. Knitting, 1-row buttonholes. So these are popular videos that you can go out there and begin creating to model after this channel, because this channel has already proven these videos to be successful. Got it? And then what you'll do is you'll just subscribe to all channels related to knitting if that's your niche. You're in the weight loss industry, muscle building industry, find the channels related to that industry, subscribe to all of them. Get bell notifications for all of them. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do below by clicking the red subscribe button and then ticking the bell icon to be notified of future videos that I upload when I upload them. So if you want to be notified of new videos that people upload in your niche, you want to click that bell icon. So I followed this in my niche. I'm modeling a video after this video after another video that I saw out there on YouTube because it's getting a lot of views and it's effective and it's getting a lot of engagement. So, you know, I don't reinvent the wheel. So what you also want to do is you can post anywhere from 1 video a day to 1 video per week. It's really up to you and how you want to get started. I would recommend if you're new, start with, you know, 2 to 3 times a week, right? You can even start with once a week to get the ball rolling. And I've talked about, you know, overcoming the fear of being on video, and there's really no other way than to just throw yourself, you know, off the cliff and just turn on the camera and start shooting a video and start talking. It's just like the same thing when you drove a car for the first time, you rode a bike for the first time, you went in the gym to lift weights for the first time. It's awkward, it's weird, it's difficult. Accept it. You're human. It's okay. It's part of the learning process, right? So that's number 2. Number 3 is Instagram, right? I don't know a whole lot about Instagram. Of course, I know that Facebook bought Instagram, so their algorithms are going to be very similar. Instagram is focused on quality of images. So again, content driven. You know, you want to make sure that if you're taking photos, make sure the lighting's good. Make sure that you're branding yourself. Include yourself in as many videos as you can, or in as many photos as you can, and also include videos giving value. So what you're going to do on Instagram is you can do Instagram stories, just like you can do Instagram Facebook stories on Facebook. You want to do that on Instagram, and you can make these videos even shorter. And if you really want to get really technical and get detailed, you can start with YouTube, take your full YouTube video, splice it up, make it smaller, condense it, and put it on Facebook and put it on Instagram. Right? Also, Facebook Lives and Instagram Lives get amazing engagement. So make sure that you're doing live. So if you're posting 1 to 2 pieces of content a day, make sure one piece maybe is a Facebook Live and another piece is either a photo, a quote, a Facebook post, a blog post of content, whatever you prefer. Now, I picked these 3 strategies, you guys, because in my eyes, this is where all the eyeballs are going on the internet. According to Alexa, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook are ranked at the top, you know, next to Google as far as the most trafficked websites out there. Also, on Instagram, follow the VVS formula, the same formula as Facebook. Make sure you're posting consistently. Keep it, you know, 1 to 3 times plus per day, right? Throughout the day, be posting, be engaging. Guys, this initial 90 days is going to take a lot of work, but once you get past that 90 days, it's going to become a lot more effortless and a lot easier for you, okay? So with that said, pick one strategy. Focus on building an audience for the next 6 months to the next 2 years. Solid. Go hard. Give your heart, give your soul, give value to people. Make sure that you're not focused on the money and that you're focused on helping people and changing their lives. So with that said, I hope this video has helped you get your butt up finally to go out there, take action. If you love this video, you know, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and check out the resources section below. If you want to learn how to build an affiliate marketing business from complete scratch in complete and utter detail, there's a link. My top recommended system is below. And if you decide to join with me, right, work at this long term, okay? Focus on this long term. Avoid all other distractions. This is the only thing that you need, okay? It's not another book. It's not another event. It's not another audio. It's not another podcast. It's not another YouTube video. This is it right here, right now. Hope you got some value from this, this video, and go out there and be consistent. Get out of the way yourself. Stop overthinking things. You guys can do this. Anybody watching this can do this. I don't care your background or where you came from. You have it inside you to do something great. Go do it. We live in the greatest time in our existence. We have access to social media. There's more power in this phone than the computer system that used to launch off rockets when we first went to the moon. Guys, we're living in amazing times. Use this. There's no excuses. You can walk around the mall shooting a video, giving content. You can do it in your bedroom. You could do it in your kitchen. You can do it as you're walking down the street. You can do it in your car. With that said, take care, you guys. Check out the resource section below. We'll see you in the next video.